Hey guys, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at ChicnScratch, and today is Tuesday, March 10th, 2026. If you're watching this video live, let me know if you can hear me. Okay, I'm just waiting for that first thumbs up or that first comment. And while I'm waiting, I'm going to go ahead and get the, hi Joanne. And can you hear me okay? I'm going to get the supplies ready really quickly. I am just a smidge behind on everything. Hey Jamie. Hi Deborah. Okay, so I'm going to cut the designer series paper while I'm waiting for everybody to get in here. There's Kathy and Sue and Lisa and Rhonda. Okay, so this measures 3 7/8, and I'm going to cut this to measure, let's see, 7/8. Hi Sarah and Debbie, Kathy, 1 5/8. Yeah, so I'm just doing some cutting as y'all are arriving. Yeah, because I'm a little behind on everything. In fact, I normally post the Chick Candy, the live prizes, early. I did not, but I'll show them to you in just a second. This is the last piece I got to cut, and then I'm done. Okay. Hey, Vicki. Thank you so much for those scissor charms. I'm going to be showing them tonight or today. It's not nighttime, right? Okay, so here's the card that we're making tonight. I'm making my own birthday card. Tomorrow's my birthday. And this card I received literally like 2 days ago. Not this design. I'm going to show you all the cards I've received in the last week. But one of the cards I received, this is from Joan, and she sent me this card. And 2 hours ago, I told my sister, I'm like, I don't even know what I'm going to make tonight. I don't think I'm going to be able to make anything. And she said, well, make yourself a birthday card. And I'm like, okay, well, when I saw this card, when I opened this card, I was like, oh, I don't think I've ever made this kind before. So, Joan, thank you so much. I pretty much took the measurements and I made this kitty cat version. And so this is my very own birthday card. It stands up like that, which I love. Okay, so that's what we're going to be making. I'll share the rest of the cards I've received this past week a little bit later. We'll talk about health stuff and all that at the end. I can't talk about that stuff and make a project. So we're going to cover all the health stuff at the very, very end. And then just like last week, I'm going to sign off very quickly. Okay? So no questions right now. Pretty please with sugar on top. We'll talk about it at the very, very end. So here's the link to the live prizes. And then I'm going to show those to you really quickly. So let me slide this over. We have A is the 2024-2026 in color shimmer gems. B is going to be this drawstring bag, B for bag. C is going to be a chick stand, C for chick stand. D is these party dots. And then E is peppermints. And I know you guys are like, why in the world are you showing peppermints in March? Well, because I have 1,000 of them. Not technically 1,000, but I had purchased them for Card Club and things didn't work out. So anyway, I have a whole bunch of them. Okay, so those are the prizes. Be thinking about what you want. If your name comes up, you must be present to win. So if you're not here and you don't respond in 3 minutes, I'm so sorry. You're out. I can't help it. That is the rules, right? And I feel terrible having to stick to the rules. On occasion, I've made an exception, but yeah. Okay, Cindy, you are still on my live. Yes, we are live right now. Yep, I'm live. I think when I'm live, if I'm not mistaken, there should be like, let me put my hand down. There should be a live button. It says live. Okay, let me go over to YouTube and let me pin it to the top. Sorry about that. You're looking for the, let me mute this. Let me go to my channel. Let me pin the link. And if you're on Facebook watching this, I am very sorry. I did not give you the link earlier. I normally do that. I literally just finished this project. I'm sorry. If you were here last week, you kind of sort of know what's going on. And we'll talk about that at the very end, okay? So, Dolores, if you're looking for the link for the live prizes, it's pinned to the top. Those of you on Facebook, let me hop over there really quickly and I will post the link in the comments. I know that doesn't make it super easy to find, but can I do it on the video? I don't know that it'll, yeah, okay, here we are. So, live chick candy link. Boom, there you go. Okay, so for those of you on Facebook, it's in the comments, okay? Perfect. Okay. The word live is down at the bottom. Oh, okay. So the word live is now down at the bottom. Okay, so I've covered the live. I've told you about the chick candy. I've cut the designer series paper. The stamp sets that we're using today is the Cutest Crew, and we're using the kitty cats. And then for the greeting, I'm using Lovely Arrangements. I love, love, love the font of these three. Yeah, love it. The paper that we're using is from Mixed Up Patterns. If you're waiting for my paper charts, I promise I am still working on those, or it's still on my list. I am not going to abandon you, okay? So to make this card, here's the supplies, and I've got two pieces that measure 5.5 by 4, okay? So 5.5 by 4. And then I've got my circles that I die cut using the Stylish Shape dies. We only need these two, but I cut a couple extra in case I mess up. And then we've got the Balmy Blue one. So you need 3 circles. This is a scrap for my greeting. And then the designer series paper is, we have 2 pieces that measure 3 7/8 by 7/8, and then 3 7/8 by 1 5/8. And we need 2 of these also, okay? This is a super easy card to make. Almost everything I make is super easy, right? Okay, so I'm going to get my mat here and the image. We're using Memento ink. And this is the greeting. Okay. I love this stamp set. It makes me smile. I just wish, I keep saying this every year. It's been like, I don't know how many years. I joined in 2002. I just want more animal sets. Please, 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 please. It just isn't enough. Okay, so let's see. I was thinking after I made this card that maybe I would use different cats, but I'm not, because half of that one's cut off if I use a different one, okay? Did I stamp that good enough? I did. Now, if you get ink on your mat, all you got to do is just use a baby wipe and wipe that off. It comes right off. Well, the Memento ink comes right off, right? It's a little faint. And then I'm going to stamp the greeting on this. Actually, I'm going to do this one this way. So I saw my doctor today. I was supposed to have my 3-month checkup last week, but I had to cancel it because of Dave's appointment. But I went to it today. So they have ordered physical therapy. So for those of you that were reminding me that I needed physical therapy after surgery, yes, I am. I have been assigned, is that the proper wording? Assigned? Scheduled? It's on the calendar? It's going to be on the calendar. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to use Bubble Bath to give the little kitty cat in the middle some rosy cheeks. I'm wondering if I should have used the dark. I don't know. And then I'm going to use Balmy Blue to color the butterflies. Sorry for the loud noises on the road behind us. And then I'm going to use dark smoky slate first. Okay, so night before last, remember last week I was telling y'all that there was a, or maybe it was the week before, I don't know. I had a raccoon, a big old fat raccoon that was on my deck eating my bird seed. And night before last, we actually had 2 raccoons. Oh my gosh. So now every night I have to bring in my bird feeders, my bird buddy. This is light smoky slate. So yeah, so every night I'm bringing in all my bird feeders because I just can't. It's like the raccoon was like, "Come on, family, let's go get some bird seed." Which I still can't believe that they even eat bird seed, but they do. Oh, and then last night my alarm went off and there was a skunk back there. Oh, man, I wish I had my, I wish I could show y'all. We found a deer rack in our backyard on Sunday. You know how they shed their antlers or horns, or what are they called? Are they called antlers? Just call them a rack. We found one in the backyard on Sunday. We're kind of looking at that as a good omen, or we're hoping. Okay, there's my quick and dirty stamping and coloring. Stephanie said, yep, he told his friends and they will tell their friends and so on and so on. Ain't that the truth? Yep. Oh, I just remembered that I have a piece of Balmy Blue there that I didn't bring with me. That's okay. I can reach behind me and get it. Let's see if I can spin over there. I don't think I can. I better get up. Well, no, I can. A shed from a deer, that's what it's called. It's pretty cool. Brooke was like, wow, it even matches your decor in your house. I'm like, I know it does, doesn't it? I don't even have to do anything to it. You know, I could measure this, but I technically don't. I just kind of eyeball it. Okay, there's that. I'm done with this. Now we need to score our white cardstock. And I don't know if I have my scoring tool here. I think I left it behind me. Did I? Well, oh, here it is. I lied. So we're going to score this at 1 inch on both sides. Okay, so 1 inch on both sides. And then we're going to score at 2 3/4. And then we're going to do the same thing on this one. So 1 inch on both sides. And then score in the middle at 2 3/4. You're going to fold on the score lines and burnish with your bone folder. So a lot of Stampin' Up! Demonstrators are headed to on stage this week, and I had not registered because I'm still healing. There's absolutely no way I could lift my suitcase or put it on the belt at the airport or any of that. So I didn't register, but I'm sad that I'm not going. I will miss them, especially my lovely downline. I'm so sorry. I won't be there. I'll miss y'all. Okay, so I'm going to use liquid glue. And what I'm going to do is put the glue on here. And not too much, because if you do too much, then it's gonna get over on the other side, and then your card will be ruined, right? Okay, there's that side. And then now we need to do the other side. Now, if you're wondering, I'm off a little bit. That's okay. I'm just going to snip it and straighten it up because I can already see that I've already gotten off on that, but so if you're like me and you accidentally don't line it up perfectly, just use your trimmer and snip it. A guillotine trimmer is really, I don't know how you would do it. Well, it looks like, did I miss it down here a little bit too? A smidge, but I don't know. I don't think it's enough to worry about. Yeah. Okay, now let's add our designer series paper. Yes, they all fit. It's like 80 degrees here today. I know, and I have a sweatshirt on, right? Well, David turned the AC on, so in the basement it's about 5 degrees colder than upstairs. So when he turned the AC on, I was like, "Brr!" It's cold down here. I know usually I'm turning this fan on right here, but no, it's like, I don't know, like 65 degrees down here. I told him if and when we move, I don't want my studio in the basement anymore. This is 2 houses I've had my studio in the basement, and it's too cold for me. Okay, one more. Okay, there we go. Here's the card I made using this same stamp set. I don't know, what, a month ago? This is the Mixed Up Patterns Designer Series paper. And I did check before I went live to make sure that this was current paper. Yeah. Okay, so you would sign the back. Maybe, and you could decorate the back because I believe Joan decorated the back on hers, but I don't have time for that. Yeah. So now, come here. I'm going to flip this over and add some adhesive and just layer this onto the Balmy Blue and then flip it over again and add it to the basic white. I'm looking for my greeting. I'm going to use liquid glue for this part. I say I am. There we go. And for this one, I'm actually gonna pop it up with little mini dimensionals. I think the last time I showed this stamp set, it wasn't available yet. It was an online exclusive, so it is officially available now. Whew, come back here. I don't think I took the backing off of both of those. There we go. Oh, my daughter has forgotten that I'm live. Hopefully that didn't mess up the video. Okay, so what we're going to do now is attach this. So we're only attaching this right side, okay? Just the right side, because otherwise the card won't work. Now the ribbon, and then we'll do the embellishments. So Debbie says she moved her craft room upstairs. Yeah, I know that I need to move mine for sure. Okay. Balmy Blue gingham ribbon. It's supposed to be cold. Yes, these dies should be available. They've been around for quite a long time. Unless they're on back order. I don't think they're on back order because they're certainly not new. Okay, let me stop talking for a second. Yeah, tomorrow it's going to be cold and rainy. And cold and rainy. Yeah. But I'm going to be at the hospital with David all day tomorrow, so it doesn't really matter that it's going to be cold and rainy, except I really prefer to see the sun all the time. I hate gray skies. I like a good storm every now and then, but I just do not like the gray, gloomy skies. When we lived in Illinois for a short period, I swear it was like gray skies the whole time we lived there. Okay, now our embellishment. I'm just using my favorite, which is the rhinestones. Yeah. I always get afraid that these are going to retire, and it's one of the first things I look for. I look for animal stamp sets when we get a new catalog, and I look to make sure that my favorite embellishment is in there. And then I look for like ribbon. Ribbon's kind of important to me. Thank you, Carol and Kathy. I love making bows. There was a period when I could not. When I first started, I was terrible at them. But it's just like when I taught my kids how to rollerblade. You can do anything with practice, practice, practice. Okay, so it stands like that, like I said. And you can sign it on the back. Yeah. So any questions about I don't know what fold this is. I have no clue, but I so appreciate receiving the card in the mail. Yeah. Lisa says it's usually gray skies in Ohio. My glue dots case, I did get that on Amazon. Yeah. Let's see. I can give you mini glue dots. Whoops. I can give you that link, actually. I think. Yep, here we go. Copy. I'll put it in the comments. Did those of you that are friends with me, did you see my sourdough discard crackers? David was so excited about those. Oh my gosh. It's called a tower fold. Marilyn says a tower fold. Well, I love it. Thank you, Vicki. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is show the cards, and then we'll do the prizes. So these are the cards that I have received in the last week. Yeah. I did not check the mail yet today. So like I said, this card was from Joan. Thank you so much for the kind words, Joan. I appreciate the card so much. And like I said, she decorated the back, but I did not. Okay. The next card, let me put this on the bottom. This one is from Laura, and this is, oh, this is a birthday card. Thank you, Laura. That's nice, isn't it? And the next card is from Kathy, I believe. Yes, this is from Kathy, another birthday card, and it opens up like that. Maybe I'll make this card next week. Yeah. The next card is from Mary Catherine, and let's see. She is letting me know that she's keeping my family in her thoughts and prayers. Thank you. This one's from Linda, and she's also keeping us in her thoughts and prayers. Thank you. This one's from Betty, my downline. She sent me a birthday card. Thank you, Betty. I hope you have fun at On Stage. I'm so sorry I can't be there. You guys always have so much fun, and you laugh like crazy. This is Stephanie from Stephanie, also a birthday card. Thank you, Stephanie. My birthday's tomorrow, actually. Yeah. I love it, Stephanie. Thank you. The next one is from Jamie, also my downline, a birthday card. Thank you, Jamie. I'll miss seeing you as well. And the next one is this Lisa? Yes, this is from Lisa. Thank you. I love that. Such a simple but beautiful card, isn't it? The next one, let's see. This one, Jamie. I'm like, who is this from? This is also a downline. Jamie. This is a cool fold too. Maybe I'll make this one very soon. Yeah. That one might be a little bit harder for me. Well, it's just score lines, right? Yes. Thank you, Jamie. And the last one is from Tracy, which is a little late. The post office was a little tardy. So Tracy, thank you. Yeah, this was one of my team swaps. Okay. And the last but not least is from Vicky. Thank you so much, Vicky. I can't wait to show these guys what you sent. These are so awesome. So these are scissor charms that she made. And now that I've showed them to you, I can actually take them out of the package and use them. And then this is the card that she sent me. Isn't it so cute? She always makes the best cards. Now see, I should have used the dogs, and I could have colored them like you, because your coloring choices are beautiful. But I was going for the monochromatic look, right? So just gray, pink, and blue, pretty much monochromatic. Yeah, now I'm wondering, what paper is this? Tell me more. But look how cute these are. I like your packaging too. These are super cute. Look at that. I love it. You know I will cherish it. Okay, now, are y'all ready for the, let me announce the winner from last week. So, this is a brand new set, so this is not to be confused with my set, which is used. This is a brand new set. So, let me show the winner from last week. So, our, is this it? Nope. In fact, let me delete that one. Is this it? Nope, that's the week before. Sorry, guys. It's going to take me a minute because I have not deleted them. Well, last week's chick candy. Oh, here it is. Nope, that's today's. This is today's chick candy. So the way you enter to win is you leave a comment when she made those, Tammy. She made them. You leave a comment on the video when this is over. Okay, so this is the chick candy. Here's the description or the flyer. So you just leave a comment. You have a whole week. I'll draw the winner next Monday evening, technically Tuesday morning. Yeah, so you have from now until next Tuesday morning to enter to win. All you gotta do is leave a comment. I've actually posted a question for you, so if you don't know what to say, then you can use that question that I posted. Now, last week's winner is this person, and what she won. So Mountain Breeze 9763, you won this bundle of product. So I need your address, and here's how you get me your address, okay? So I'm going to take this off here because it's, you see it. Uh-oh, wrong one. Oh, goodness gracious. I got to delete some stuff, don't I? Not Barbara and not, okay, so this is the winner for last week. Okay, the winner for this was Mountain Breeze, okay? I'll announce the winner for this one next week. Now we're going to do the live prizes. So, look at this big Hawken basket I made. I made this like 5 years ago. Maybe not 5, maybe 2, maybe, no, 3 years ago. Okay, so A, B, C, D, and E. Oh, I was going to tell y'all something really quickly too. If you're looking for a Bible that has really large print, look at this. This has super big print. So last week I was talking about how the Bridgerton books, the font is so tiny that I can't read them. My Bible has very large print. Yeah, so if you need large print, let me know. I have the link to that. Maybe I'll put that on my blog next week. I did post my Amazon favorites this week for last week today. Okay, so I'm going to go pull all the entries really quick. So you've got about 30 seconds to get your name into the pot. for the live drawing. I've got my timer, so give me just a couple, give me like a minute to get the entries, okay? Let's see, where am I going? Log in. I need my keyboard for this. We have 130, we have less entries today. 136 entries. So that's how many we have for today. And today is 3/10. And save. Now I just got to copy and paste them, and then we'll do the drawing. I got Post-it notes. I got an ink pen. And okay, copy. Okay, now I just got to find y'all. And let me make this bigger. Okay, I'm going to share my screen now, and we're going to do the first drawing. Can y'all see the screen? Hopefully you can. So here we go. C is a chick stand. So this is a chick stand. It holds up. Oh, y'all can't see it yet. I'll show you in just a minute, okay? Let me pull the first winner. Oh, hold on. I got to get to my screen to do it. There we go. Okay, that's really strange because Bridget, you won last week, and I never heard from you. So you chose the ribbon. So you've won again, and it's okay that you win again, but I have to have your address. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and we're going to wait and see which item she wants. Okay, so Bridget, you have won. You have 3 minutes to claim your prize. You can choose A, B, C, D, or E. So Bridget is our winner. A chick stand, this one looks really beat up because it's got a lot of holes in it. It holds your, I keep putting this back in the same hole. It holds your paper piercer or your take your pick tool, and it keeps it perfectly right on your desk, just like that. Okay. So you guys let me know. Oh, you sent me your address? I didn't see it. I didn't get it. Will you send it to me again? Okay, so let me know, which item do you want? A, B, C, D, or E? Yeah, you want C. You got it. Okay, so I'm just going to put C on here and then paste that on there. Let me turn this back over. Now we're going to do our next drawing, so let me share my screen again. Well, where's the button? Share screen. Okay, here we go. Congrats, Beth. Okay, let me go back over to the platform. Oh, okay. Beth, you are our second winner. So the choices are A, B, D, or E. And technically, if anybody wants a chick stand, I have thousands of those. So technically, we could do another C. Yeah. So Beth, you are our next winner. Whoops. Let me turn this over. You've got 3 minutes to reply. I'm going to type in Bridget, I'm going to type in my email here. You can either send it to Angie at ChicnScratch.com, or you can send it to helpdesk at ChicnScratch.com. Okay, there's my email. Yeah. Let's see. I was going to put the Chick Candy claim form over here too. So yeah, so here's the claim form. You can also use this QR code. Okay. Beth said D. Okay, you got it. Perfect. Let me turn this back over. So D. Just in case the sticky notes lose their stickiness. Okay, let me share the screen again. Share screen. And remove. And here we go. Congrats, Cynthia. You are the third winner. And I just need to know which item you want. I've reset the timer. Your choices are A, B, or E. Yeah, so Cynthia, you are the third winner. Y'all let me know if you see her comment. A, B, or E. So we're going to draw, let's see. Yeah, we have Cynthia, and then we have one more, okay? I don't see it yet. All the other ones have been really quick. Yes, thank y'all for being so fast today. I love it. I'm happy to hear you like your chick stand. I actually really do use mine. I have one over there by the die cutting station. I have one here. I actually have two here because I have the take your pick tool, and then I have our old paper piercer, and then I stick needles or pins in the side. Yeah, so a chick stand is just a paper piercer stand, or a take your pick tool stand. If you put your take your pick tool in there, I just suggest putting it back in the same hole every time, because that is a super big hole, right? Yeah. You want the fabric. Okay, you've got it. We got one more winner, and then we'll do the health update, okay? So let me share my screen again. So congrats. And I don't know if you pronounce it Jeannie. Is that how you pronounce it? I hope it is. If not, you can correct me. It will not bother me. So let us know which item you want. My timer is still resetting from the last time. So it is 5:45. So you got 3 minutes to let me know which item you would like. Let me take this off here. So your choices are A or E. And if she's not here, we'll draw a second winner, okay? A second. We'll draw another name. Yeah. Congrats. And this is still resetting. So if you're just if you're just arriving, because I know this new time is still new, Yeah, this is the card that we made. So while we're waiting to hear from her, I'm gonna try to say this very without crying. Keep David in your prayers tomorrow and for the next week. He is having biopsies done tomorrow to figure out how much cancer and how bad it is. So tomorrow morning we have to be at the hospital at 7:45. All we know right now is it could be 2 cancers or 3. So I don't know anymore. If you don't see me next Tuesday, I'm not even going to go there. I'm just going to say, I'm going to see y'all next Tuesday, right? Yeah. We'll get the results in 2 business days. So, okay. Did we hear from her? Do we know which, yeah, and there's been so many tears and so little sleep in the last week since this all began. We're like walking zombies, right? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I can't not say anymore or I'll start crying. I don't see a choice on A or E. And I think what I'm going to do is just call it done. And if you're here live and I'm missing your comment, then I'll be able to see this later. So the chat box after the video is available and I can see it in real time. Like if you posted a comment in the chat box at the very end of the video, it's going to show up at the end of the video. If you post a comment in the chat box in the middle of the video, it's going to show up in real time. So I'm always able to go back and see, like, I'm able to see where the comment came in on the chat box, right? Yeah. So thank you guys very much. I believe in the power of prayer, and we're hoping for the best. Yeah, and someone asked, yes, he had cancer last year. So that's why this is of great concern. But there's still hope, right? We went to church on Saturday and he was prayed over, so we're gonna believe in the power of prayer. Yeah. Okay. I love you guys. Hopefully I'll see you next Tuesday. The PDF for this project will probably be Thursday. I'm not going to be able to get it done tomorrow because we're going to be at the hospital all day. And yes, I know, it's my birthday. That's okay. It'll be fine, right? Okay, bye guys.